Welcome to the ftir.fun Infrared Learning Series. This episode, Ep19 Introduction to Qualitative Analysis, Library Search and Matching. Then close with a checklist. Next, Prologue, 1 Spectrum, 1 Suspect, 10,000 Comparisons. At an anti-smuggling scene in 2018, an analyst obtained 1 g of a suspicious white powder. His would take 2 hours, and the instrument was off-site. This is the soul-searching question of qualitative analysis. Spectrum obtained, identity unknown. Next, of spectral libraries. 1.1. What is a spectral library? A spectral library database is a collection of known infrared spectra of compounds. Each entry contains compound name, case number, or molecular formula, structural formula, measurement conditions, transmission artery, phase, solvent, spectral data, wave and number intensity pairs, source, laboratory, literature. Next, major commercial libraries. 2.1 Sadler's Spectral Library. The Sadler Spectral Library was founded by Sadler Research Laboratories and is one of the world's largest infrared spectral libraries. Next, search algorithms. The core of library search is comparing the similarity of 2 spectra and ranking them by a numerical value, He. Different algorithms define similarity differently. 3.1 Correlation coefficient. Next, HC, quality index value. ES, quality index, is a numerical measure of the Zhou similarity between 2 spectral regions. Typically ranges from 0 and 1,000. 1,000 equals perfect match. 0 equals no match, slight variations across manufacturers, e.g. Bruker 0, Thermal 0, 100. 4.2 Interpretation rules. Next, search process. 5.1 Standard search process. Figure 1 Standard library search comprehensive. Next, mixture search strategies. Note: the source text appears to be truncated. The mixture search section is not fully provided. The translation will include only what is given. Real samples are often mixtures, e.g. plastics plus additives, polymer blends, drugs plus excipients. Single library search often only identifies the main components, requiring more complex strategies. Next, V. Risk of misidentification. Cannot rely entirely on library. 7.1 Common sources of misidentification. Homolog misidentification. Propanol, butanol, pentanol spectra are highly similar in all 950, but actually different compounds. Solution: look at subtle differences in fingerprint region, carbon chain, Biggs effect. Next, BUE, significance and methods of self-built libraries. 8.1 Why build a self-built library? Limitations of commercial libraries. Do not cover local specific samples, do not include company products, raw materials, do not include common interference. Next, X. Optical search cases. Case 1 Unknown white powder. Example: unknown white powder found in lab. Suspected to be some sugar. Next, search result report. A complete search report should include ECAP, sample information, name, source, H number, measurement conditions, instrument, accessory, parameters, search parameters, algorithm, library, range, top 5 candidate list, name, S. H manual verification results, comparison of key peak positions, difference spectrum analysis, if any, comprehensive. Conclusion operator. 8. Sample information, name, a new white powder ID. FASE 2026001 measurement date 2026年7月24日. Next, future trends. 11.1 Cloud spectral libraries. Ben's iKing online spectral libraries updated in real-time global, sharing open platforms like ftir.fun API integration into laboratory systems. Next, zone for reflection. You obtain an H spectrum of an unknown powder. Library search top 1 is glucose, equals 965. Top 2 is fructose, T equals 945. You suspect a plastic sample is a mixture of P, polyethylene, and an L. Design a complete search ECAP to identify the main component and additive. Finally, the drill actualists. Make sure you can recall each item. Core knowledge points. Key points. Spectral library concepts. Database of known compound spectra, including metastate. Library classification. Commercial self-built, public, online. Sattler largest commercial library. 250,000 plus spectra. Aldrich. Simraldrich commercial compounds. UMA. Polymer-specific library. 1,900 spectra. Pharmacopoeia library. Drugo compliances Cefic. NIST webbook. Free gas phase spectra. ftir.fun. Online functional group library. Correlation Coeffic method. Default algorithm. Intensity insensitive. Absolute difference method. Intensity sensitive. First derivative method. Gasoline insensitive. Peak position extremely sensitive. H value 0,000 or 0. 100. Interpretation. Min 150 high match. 700 no match. HU limitations. High not equal correct. Affected by spectral quality. Mixture search. Main component plus difference spectrum plus secondary search. Multi-component search. Software automatic combination matching. Misjudgment risks homologous isomers blends. Library quality. Self-built library significance. Highly targeted. Includes local samples. Self-built library process. Plan sample spectrum metadata management. Search O. Process spectrum select library select algorithm search. Analyze top 5 manual verification. Comprehensive judgment. H plus key peak. Matching plus clean difference spectrum. That covers the required sample for this episode. Practice with real spectra on ftir.fun and continue with the next lesson.